Making music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Hi, lovely ones. You're welcome to another episode. Lovely to have you around on this platform. So, how are you doing? I trust that you are doing very well. You are staying safe. Okay, today we are looking at national values. And in the topic, we're looking at risk factors in food. Risk factors in food. And what do we mean by this? This means those things that can increase the chances of someone to get disease if we eat them. Remember last week we talked about the effects, or we can say what spoiled food can cause. So those things that can, if we eat this kind of food, what it can lead to. So we are looking at some of them today. And there are many of them, we're just going to look at a few of them. So these include adulteration. And when we say adulteration in food, it really means adding something else to the food. Like the food is supposed to be this way, something else is being added to the food. That's food adulteration. It's not the original one that is supposed to be. We're going to look at some pictures after now, but we're going to look at a few of them. Another one is fake food. And another word to say fake food is what we call food fraud. What do I say? Food fraud. Okay, that's to put fake food in original container. It could be cream. They just have to, some people don't know that this food is very high. Maybe it's not made in Nigeria. They can just get the container, wash it very well, and then prepare their own fake cream in the way and put aside. And when somebody wants to buy, they'll say, oh, really? It's made in UK, it's made in London, and someone can buy it. This is what is called food fraud. Food fraud, or we call it fake food. Another one we're looking at is chemical. Actually, some of the food, mostly in the junk, they are not really safe, because most of them they use what we call chemicals to preserve them so that they won't get spoiled. That's why we are really advised to take the natural food. Like you see carrots in the market, keep eating. You see vegetables, we eat them. But the one that is right in the can say sardine, some other food, but I don't say that one is fake. But some of those food that they use chemicals to preserve so that they won't spoil, they are not good for health. Because that same chemical that is used in preserving the food is at the same time having some bad effect to our body when we eat them. So another one that can cause the risk factor in food is poor handling. You're going to see the picture later. Some people, the hands are not washed and they're using it to eat. The hands are not clean. Long nails that are not trimmed, they use it. And if your nails are long, if the nails of someone that is cooking is long, what do you think? While doing some things, it might easily, or there are every tendency for those germs that are hiding in between nails. That's why we advise you trim your nails properly, because you too can have it. When your nails are long, you touch anything and you don't wash them. By the time you want to eat, you're happy eating. Oh, I'm taking my cookies. As you're licking it, your dirty nails and those germs that are there, likely you invariably and unknowingly consciously start sucking them. So disgusting. It can lead to danger in the health. Okay, another one is poor hygiene. And that's we know hygiene, keeping the bodies clean from head to toe. Some people don't really brush them out. They don't do things clean. It could be in a dirty environment. They don't keep their hands clean. Even washing of plates. Remember, last week I told you we learned that we need to wash even our cooking utensils. The spoon, the cutlery has to be clean, right? So we can stay safe from danger. So another one is improper cooking of food. Improper cooking of food. Somebody can say, oh, the last meal, maybe Indomie I made, was very delicious. And for that, they don't wash the pot. They don't use it to cook another thing. To prepare it, you haven't washed the plate. Oh, my brother just used it some minutes ago to eat, so I can as well use it. That's wrong. It causes the risk factor. Okay, here we go. We're going to look at a few examples of those one we've mentioned. Like what we have there is adulterated palm oil. Said it? Palm oil. I know you ate it. Yeah, that mom added. Remember, mom added in soup, added the rice when they want to make those native rice, and all of that. So look at this particular oil that we see. It has three different layers. It's not the real one. Yes, I can prove it for you. The one that is upper the red, that's palm oil. And look at it, you have another second layer that stay, and it's still part of the oil. But the one at the bottom that looks whitish is the water that the seller has already got. Some people that want to make money, they really get the palm oil, add some water to it, shake it and make it to full. Then so that if they're having one can, they can multiply it with water. So when the such oil gets set, what I mean is gets set as it is, it will still demarcate and bring in layers. So this is adulterated. And I can say it's contaminated, darling. And I can also say it's not real. So it's not good for the body. Another one we have that we can see poor handling. Now, darling, look at the hand that we're seeing. How does it look? It's not looking fine. Even when you seem to trim the nails, they look so horrible. And I know as he's holding that apple, he's about to eat it. Can see him holding it. So the hand is so dirty and it causes risk factor in what he's gonna eat. We have they can see poor hygiene. Look at some children in the environment. They are feeling, this is what those children, my friends, are doing. I don't really want to call them my friend because they are not keeping good hygiene. They're just filling water. It could be gutter water they are filling into bottles. And even to say in this kind of disgusting environment, it's enough to say to bring disease. It can cause harm, charm, risk factor. Some of them will use those cups, go back to the house and drink with it. And don't even wash their hands. They go home and eat with it. So it causes danger, and that's the risk that can happen. We have here fake food. Now that seems to be white rice, and that seems to be salad. Does it really look like one? No, they just add water and put those things together, and that thing, I guess, it might even push if someone eats it, it might get stolen. Then we also have the fake salad cream. Right there we have two salad cream. One is the real one, that one that is darker and looks real, original. While the other one that stay, you can see look whitish and somebody looks watery. So they faked it. They just packaged it in the original container to look as if it's real, but it's not real. Okay, I hope you have seen it. We take another look at this one that we say is poor cooking or improper way of cooking. Now we look at the kitchen we are seeing right there. You can see the woman is about to cook. She has cooked before, and look at the clothes that stay. They are clothes in that same place. Look, turn, dark spot that could be charcoals or whatever, dirt. And the pot is there, cooked and removed. She must still put something with all sorts of charcoals. This is not a way of cooking because the whole pot has to be washed clean. You can see all the pots are black with soot, with charcoals, which is not healthy. If anything is good, probably nobody want to fry indomie for you in that pot that stay. It causes risk factor in food, which somebody can see it and eat. That's why we are not really advised to start picking, buying food from anywhere. And remember last week I told you, we get the food is the better way to buy food from the right source. So you could not know, maybe that woman want to sell, it's a food vendor. She cook with those pot and bring it to the main road. And you won't see where she was cooking from. Darling, and you ate it. What do you think will happen? You might have dysentery, you might have diarrhea, you might have stooling or constipation. So that's what we have to today. As we are rounding up, darling, let's have a recap. Risk factors in food. And we say that those things that can cause harm, can cause disease, can lead to someone having diseases when eating them. Yes. Things that can make food harmful to the body, and it can increase the chance of someone having diseases. And we mentioned adulteration, fake food or food fraud, chemical, poor handling, poor hygiene, and the wrong way of cooking food in the wrong environment. As we go for today, do not forget to visit your portal for your assignment and do it neatly. Please and make sure you always pay attention to where you buy food from. Yeah, and anyone around you. Ensure your plate, your spoon, your cutleries are well kept. And even as you are home, do not forget to trim your nails and make them look clean. All right, I'm missing you for now. See you on this platform some other time. Bye bye.